Hello everyone, this is Income Nomad channel and this is the very first session, the introduction session of how to become a trader course. No matter if you are into stocks, if you're into Forex, crypto or any other asset, we're going to cover up everything. But firstly, we're going to start with the fundamentals. What are the fundamentals? We're going to cover the basics, which are going to be the different types of the markets, the regularity of the markets, market participants, and the rest of things which are going to be secrets for the rest of the video. So let's dive in. Be with me until the end of the video. We're going to have a lot of fun. All right. First things first. There are many types of markets, including the stock markets, commodity markets, bond markets, and of course, currency markets. You've probably heard of stock markets, which lots of companies, big brands, they share their stocks within this market, which you can buy or sell their stocks, and you're going to be a participant of that market, of that particular brand, and you're going to have some share of it, which technically means when you buy a stock, you own a small amount or maybe a big amount of that company or that brand regarding to how much you're going to buy. Another type of the market is the bond market, where the companies or even the governments, they want to borrow some money so they can issue some bonds. Bonds like IOUs, which are kind of principles which you have to pay back as a company or a government who borrowed the money, and you have to pay them back in time, including the interest. Bond prices can also change based on the factors like the interest rates and the credit worthiness. The other type of the market is the commodity market, which the goods are being traded, like the oil, gold, and agricultural products. These markets can also vary due to different factors like supply and demand, geopolitical events, and weather patterns. The other type of the market is the crypto market, and it is about the digital assets like Bitcoin, known as BTC, Ethereum, known as ETH. These are the short versions of them, used mostly on the market to shorten the names. Which we're going to have a lot to talk about that. I don't want to break it down right at the moment, but I just want you to know these are digital assets, so you don't have them in your bank accounts. Instead, you're going to have them in your wallets, digital or the physical wallet, which I am going to talk about that too, because our course is going to start with cryptocurrencies, so we're going to have a lot to talk about. Don't worry about these kind of words or phrases that I use. This is only the introduction video for how to become a trader. Lastly, it's the Forex market, where the currencies, which we know as fiats, of different countries are being traded. Forex trading can be also really complicated, but it is also a place with trillions of dollars, and it is one of the most liquid markets in the world. Now that we covered different types of the markets, let's dive more into it and get to know what are the players of these markets. One important group is the traders themselves, like you, like me, like the people out there, which start trading on different assets and start to sell and buy them. Traders can vary from individual investors to large hedge funds. And the second group is the brokers, dealers, and let's say crypto exchanges, which they play the role of connecting us as traders to each other, the buyers and the sellers, connecting them in a platform. For example, you need to buy some assets, so there must be a place like banks, not exactly like banks, but there must be a place for trading, like a market, like a bazaar. So you go there, you give money, you buy something instead, or you sell something and you get the money instead. So there's always a pair. You're gonna trade pairs, like for example, dollars for gold, gold for dollars, or vice versa, or any other type of the assets which I mentioned in different types of the markets. So you always give something and catch something. Is always the, this is why it's called trading. So you always trading, and you can only trade on platforms like brokers for Forex and the stocks market and commodity market, those type of markets, which you're going to deal with the real money, the fiats, which I mentioned before. And in the crypto exchanges, you're gonna work with digital assets. So you need basically need to change your fiat money to digital assets and then trade it with the other assets. Another large group which are playing the, let's say, big game here, which I put it on top of the second group, which was the brokers, are the investors. Investors can vary in different groups, which I'm going to mention, but how do they play? They buy an asset and they hold it in order to wait for a day where a day will come and their asset will grow and they gain some profit out of it. They can be in different groups like pension funds, mutual funds, and individual ones. And finally, let's talk about the regularity bodies. Let's call it, I want to call it the security of the system. So each country or each area is trying to make it a more safe place for the investors and the traders and the brokers, for everyone who are working on this financial markets, making it a better place by making it more safe. So, for example, in the US, we have SEC, in UK, we have FCA, in Australia, we have ASIC. These are playing the role of, taking control, not taking control, have an overlook on the market and be sure that the assets are not going somewhere bad or someone is trying to con people. These regularity bodies trying to make sure that it can be as safe as possible. That's it for our introduction video today, and I think it is way too enough to know about the different types of the market, because as a trader, that's all you need to know. More of that will come in the right time during the course. I don't want to make you busy-minded with lots of words and, unknown things. We're going to go step by step. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't before. Like, share it, and wait for my next video. As I told you before, I'm gonna share my videos on each Friday and Saturdays, 5 o'clock p.m. London time. So if you subscribe, you're gonna be the first to know when my videos are gonna be published. My very first introduction video of my channel, which I talked about the roadmap of this whole channel, what we're going to face with, what we're going to have to talk about. So please, if you haven't watched that video, go check it out and give me your ideas. Please interact with me in the comment section. Give me your ideas and motivate me. Tell me what to talk about more. If you think I'm not telling you enough, just let me know and try to help me be better for you and try to create better contents for you. Thank you so very much. Gonna see you in the next video.